As a disabled neurodivergent person yourself, how do you think, looking at politics yourself, how do you think that politics is representative of disabled? Do you think it is, and what do you think of the things that could make things more accessible in politics than disabled people?
I think there are a lot of things. I think there are concerns about autistic candidates being involved in certain parts of campaigns, especially when it comes to interaction with people. And I'm not tarring everyone in the party with the same brush on that part. I just think there are people that think autistic members should be on the sideline, should be in the background. And I just think that's entirely wrong because without those diverse candidates, without those people who have had different experiences, come from different backgrounds, you're never going to have different voices. You're not going to have robust policy on things like disability. So it's one thing. The other thing I think as well is not a party view, but society's view or identity politics. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's good either. I think there's a time and a place for identity politics, and I think candidates need to be wary of it. It's been a bit of a struggle for me because whilst being autistic is a part of who I am, and it's one of the reasons I got into politics because I do care about social justice and making things better for a lot of different people, care experience young people, autistic people, the LGBT plus community. But people don't want to hear about that. That's not a them problem, or that's a case of it's not relevant until it is. It's where is being autistic relevant? So, for example, I went to a hustings for a disability group. It was totally relevant then. It was totally relevant for me to bring up that I was autistic. I myself have an additional learning need. But let's, for example, say I'm going to a normal hustings in a church, just for a pure example, is it really necessary to bring it up unless I'm asked the question? Unless I'm asked about disabilities? Probably not. So it's just about finding that fine line. But anyway, so there are things autistic candidates or neurodivergent candidates should be wary of, but there are also things that parties need to be wary of, because if parties sideline their autistic candidates or members, they're going to fail. They're going to fall flat on their face. You need to have those diverse voices in politics, otherwise, you're not really going anywhere.